Close your eyes. Now imagine the darkest place you can think of. No windows, no stars, no moon, no screens, no light at all. It sounds simple. But what if you've never actually experienced complete darkness? Not because the world is too bright, because your own brain refuses to let the darkness stay empty. For thousands of years, humans looked up and saw a sky overflowing with stars. Today, most people live beneath a faint glow. Streetlights, cities, cars, buildings. Even in the middle of the night, light reflects from the atmosphere and spreads across the sky. This is called light pollution. And for much of humanity, truly dark skies have become surprisingly rare. But imagine escaping all of that. You travel deep underground. You enter a perfectly sealed room. No windows, no LEDs, no cracks beneath the door. Every source of external light is removed. Finally, complete darkness. Or is it? Because something strange happens when your eyes stop receiving light. At first, everything seems black, but then tiny flashes appear. Floating shapes, soft clouds, moving patterns. Maybe a brief spark, a swirl of color, a faint shimmer that seems impossible to explain. Wait, what? How can you see something when there is no light to see? The answer begins with your eyes. Your retinas are incredibly sensitive. Even in darkness, the cells inside them are never completely silent. Tiny random activity continues all the time. Electrical signals fire, molecules change. The visual system keeps working. Your brain receives this activity and must decide what it means. But your brain has a problem. It evolved to find patterns, to detect movement, to notice danger. It does not like empty information. So instead of showing you a perfectly blank screen, it sometimes interprets tiny internal signals as visual sensations. One example is something called a phosphene. A phosphene is the experience of seeing light without light actually entering your eye. You may have noticed them after rubbing your closed eyes. Gentle pressure mechanically stimulates the retina, producing flashes or shapes. But phosphenes can also occur without touching your eyes at all. Normal neural activity within the visual system can create brief points of light, colors, or patterns. The light is not outside you. It is generated by your own nervous system. That is the first real WTF moment. Your brain can create the experience of light even when none exists. And this does not stop with phosphenes. Have you ever stared into darkness long enough that it almost seemed alive? Shapes appear to drift. Textures emerge. Darkness begins to feel less empty. Part of that experience comes from visual noise. Your visual system is constantly processing tiny fluctuations from the eyes and the brain itself. Usually, real light completely overwhelms these signals. But remove external light, and the quiet internal activity becomes easier to notice. It is similar to entering a silent room. Suddenly, you notice your breathing, your heartbeat, the ringing in your ears. Those sounds were already there. The outside world was simply louder. Vision works in a surprisingly similar way. Darkness does not necessarily reveal nothing. Sometimes it reveals the background activity that has always been inside you. Scientists have also discovered something remarkable about perception. Your brain is not simply recording reality. It predicts it. It fills gaps. It smooths missing information. It constantly builds the world you experience. Even your blind spot, where the optic nerve leaves the eye and no light-sensitive cells exist, is usually invisible because your brain quietly fills in what should be there. That means you have spent your entire life looking at a world your brain has been editing. Darkness is no exception. The moment visual information disappears, your brain does not completely stop creating experience. It keeps working, searching, predicting, generating. Because complete sensory emptiness is something the brain rarely encounters. And perhaps it was never designed for it. Imagine the darkest cave ever discovered, or a perfectly sealed scientific chamber, no photons reaching your eyes, no external light whatsoever. Physics may call that darkness, but your brain may still produce flashes, patterns, and visual sensations from within. Not because darkness failed, because perception never truly switched off. That may be the most astonishing realization of all. Perhaps complete darkness exists in the physical world, but not inside the conscious human experience. Maybe darkness is not simply the absence of light. Maybe it is another place where the brain quietly creates reality. And if your own mind can generate light where none exists, what else has it been creating without you ever noticing? So perhaps the final question is not whether a perfectly dark room exists. Perhaps the real question is this: does complete darkness even exist for the human brain? If this changed the way you think about the world behind your closed eyes, subscribe. Every single day, we uncover another hidden truth about reality, science, space, and the human mind. Because the greatest mysteries are not always hidden among the stars. Sometimes they are waiting quietly, behind your own eyes.